Right, looks like they're off. So, as far as I know, Brood is gonna be doing his own route, which is Dragon 2 plus 5 with ESM. And Pink, I have no idea. I believe he, in his last race, he did a DT plus 5 without RTSR, so we'll see if he changes anything. We will see. So not really much to talk about here at the Asylum. This is all very straightforward. They're picking up their weapons, avoiding the boulder masterfully. Talking to Oscar, which is in fact faster than killing him by like a second or something. Exciting stuff, I know. Pink actually killing the hollow there. Brood getting hit. Oh no. But so did Pink, so it's basically even. And they do a little glitch here called a double hit, which is basically they do a plunging attack at the Asylum demon, and they hit the demon with the plunging damage, and then they activate the special animation on the demon, which also does damage. So it just saves like a hit or two. It's pretty minor. And yeah, they're off. And looks like both of them are going to be heading to the berg. Pink actually having to heal because he took some hits on the way to the aqueduct. So they're doing some shopping at the Ellen Merchant. Let's see what they buy. Definitely bottomless box and almost buying the similar for Brood. And it looks like Pink is buying throwing knives, even though he's third hunter. I don't know. But yeah, they bought the rapier to do a glitch called move swap, which I'll explain later when they do it. And the bottomless box, which is also used for another glitch. I'll explain those when they happen. So here they're using the master key that they picked up at the beginning, or rather they chose it as a gift to get this Goldpine resin, which is a weapon buff, and it will be useful for this upcoming boss, and then one part in a moment after this boss. Brood letting an arrow hit him as he's applying the buff for a little animation console. And there we go. Very clean. Very nice. Brother is getting past hers just fine. And if you watch Brood's side, this is the part I was talking about with the gold mine resin. They're gonna use it to cut the drake's tail quickly and efficiently. Only takes 3 swings with the gold mine resin because dragons are weak to lightning. And here they do a little bit of different, unusual, I suppose, pathing to make it through the gate before it closes, before the hollow closes. You can actually run through the middle and still make it. And it is faster, just slightly, but it's also more risky because you have to deal with the core. So basically no one does it. And it looks like Pink is going to be doing Sunscape skip right away. Brood is going to be doing Sunscape skip right away. I messed up the sides. Apologies. Just like oh, but Pink is doing it as well. Alright. Alright, so this is Sensegate skip. How this works is they bait a hollow onto that little staircase there, parry him and riposte in a way that the body clips through the little pillar and like behind it, and it touches a defcam trigger. What a defcam is basically when you fall off a ledge, the game has 2 triggers. One is a defcam, which is the above view camera, and then the other which kills you. But they position themselves in such a way that they only touch the defcam trigger and not the kill zone. So they get stuck with this top-down camera. And that also unloads areas around you, which also conveniently happens to unload the sense gate. So they can just walk through, quit out to restore the normal camera, and just be in sense without ringing either of the bells. And now they're gonna be making their way through sense. This is one of the harder areas casually, but for speedruns it's very, very simple. Quitting out there on Brood's side to restart the boulder so you can make it up the stairs, not have to go around. And yeah, they're just running through, coming up on the golem fight. So, Brood is about to do a glitch called Mood Swap. Is he gonna go for the swag? Of course he is. So what happens there is he holds the rapier in his right hand and the bow in his left hand. And a bow is the only item in the game which you can two-hand in your offhand, in the left hand. So what they do is they jump, then buffer the input for two-handing the bow in your left hand, and then quickly before that animation finishes they swap the bow to a weapon in this case the Drake Sword. And so that gives them, allows them to two-hand the Drake Sword in their left hand, which isn't normally supposed to happen. And the game still thinks it's a bow, and bows don't have a running attack, a rolling attack, or a jumping attack. So the game gets really confused and just lets you borrow the moveset for those attacks from your other weapon, in this case from the rapier, which allows them to do the very slick running no one off the rapier, which hits twice. And it's not doing a lot of damage right now because it's the Drake Sword, but when they get the Dragon Tooth, and especially when they upgrade it and get the red Tearsome Ring, they're gonna be dishing out a lot of damage. So yeah, Brood made it past Iron Golem, making him fall. That's a very old strat. Requires, I believe, 400 damage below the knees to stagger him, and then 200 to make him fall. And yeah, they just bait out a specific position. Can the game hurt itself and its confusion? I don't know. I don't know if this game can be hurt any further. But a good question, right? We must consider this. So coming up is Rafters, a dangerous place where one-shots can happen. Hopefully they don't. The Painting Guardians here, sorry, have this awful thing about them where they can just sort of jump at you, do the damage of the jumping attack, and then backstab you. Brood going for the Namu Rafters and actually getting it. What a legend. That saves like a second, and is pretty hard to do, so clap. And Brood is going to be doing a little lever exploit, or an elevator exploit rather, where this is the one elevator in the game which doesn't update its position until the animation of it moving finishes. Most elevators update it earlier in their animation so that you can trigger an elevator, quit out, and it'll be in the other spot in its finished state, sort of. But in this elevator's case, it doesn't do that until the animation finishes, which is useful because he's going to be bringing the elevator up again. The jumping off before the animation finishes and quitting out, which will put it in the, which will bring it back to the state of being under the, on the lower level, which will save him time later on. And it looks like Pink is doing the same thing. Brood is slightly ahead, yes. So as you can see, they quit out. And the elevator should be down. And now Brood is coming up on Rafters. Not Rafters, sorry. Archers, which is an infamous area casually. Looks like Nax will actually be joining me for commentary. Because his mother didn't show up. Exciting stuff.
Hello, I'm here to help out.
I appreciate that.
I think Brood is a little bit ahead, but they're pretty close still.
Yeah, he's just slightly ahead. He did the archers. Pink is just coming up to them.
So I think they're pretty much doing the same route, but Pink isn't using RTSR.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
So we'll see. DSR obviously a bit risky, but shouldn't be a problem for an experienced runner.
So Brood is delaying his move swap because if he does it earlier, he's mid-rolling. You know, save kind of the time. We'll see how ONS goes. This fight can be really RNG dependent sometimes, so got the good opening though. And that just barely missed him, Jesus.
That had no right to miss him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good fight. I mean, when our stats hit, it's basically over, so I can just say that right now. It's a good fight.
Yep, unless he messes up, gets troubled, you know. Almost. But this is at this point it's just timing your move swaps correctly.
Yeah. And he
Hoping
is a
for the
blossom.
best. Yeah.
No problem.
Although arguably without a blossom, the timing is slightly easier in my opinion at least. Because you really don't you can't do it too soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I see what you mean.
But he did it. Now he's going to shoot Guinevere. Yes. Had to think of the name for a second. Pink getting slightly less lucky in the fight.
It looks like Pink leveled up some vitality.
Yeah,
It looks like
I
which
believe
makes
so.
sense if you're not doing RTSR. Oh,
Yeah.
he might. Wow, that was
Ooh.
extremely close.
Oof. Let's find the good gamers here. And Brood is doing the ESM glitch. Or, well, for now he's doing the quantity storage glitch to set up for ESM. Would you mind explaining that?
Quantity storage?
Yeah.
Well, basically, Brood bought 999 arrows, and if you go to the drop menu for the arrows, it shows up as 999, obviously, and it's what the game does is it stores that quantity. And then he bought the pike. Or he did like some menuing. You know, I don't fully understand it, but I'm trying my best. He did some menuing, and basically he used the homeward bone so that he got the yes and no box, and then he bought a pike, and it basically buys 999 pikes. And that's going to be used for ESM later. The reason he buys so many is because it basically there's like some weird thing called cramming, and there's a inventory limit of 10,000 units. 999 pikes is 9,990 units, and ESM uses cramming to its advantage, so he's basically just trying to get a lot of weight, basically.
Yep. So his inventory is cramped right now, meaning he can't really pick up anything as far as I know. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he gets an item, like from gargoyles, if he gets an item, it'll just drop on the ground.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think he might have actually gotten one there.
Well, consumables don't weigh anything, so still gets those, but he couldn't, for example, get the tail axe.
Yeah, I think it actually did drop something if I saw correctly. But yeah, that's something you have to remember later in the run. When you do a route like this, you have to drop the pikes.
Yep, which I believe he drops it at Hydra? Question mark?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Right. Ring the bell, duping a bone off the lever animation. Simple stuff.
Oh, Pink going for that Firekeeper Soul.
Oh yeah, he does do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Does he use it to... I'm assuming he uses it to get +1 Estus.
Yeah, he uses +1.
Yeah, because you could also use it to just dupe and have infinite heals, but...
That's slow. We don't do slow things here. This is speed gaming. Getting a bit unlucky in the hollow room for Pink.
Oh no, he should... Oh my...
Ooh.
You could also say he got lucky because he didn't die.
Fair point. Oh my god, Pink. Right, he made it. He's fine.
Somehow he made it.
Everything's fine. And Brood is making his way down Blighttown. He's going to be doing the basically known, widely known Blighttown drop. Just walk up this little plank, skip everything. I can't say it's easy to fail that, but it does happen. It's happened to me more than I'd like to admit.
Yeah. It happens to everyone, every once in a while. Yeah, so Brood is going down here to get the Dragon Scale, which he will dupe. Then he can get +5 right away.
Yep. Also resting on that bonfire, which you usually don't see in speedruns, because 1, they don't go here, and 2, speedruns used to at least do quality before sense, so you'd like to bone out of Blighttown completely and not have to climb back out. But since he has the Lord Vessel, it's not a problem. Pink failing the bench jump.
Oh man.
Third try, I believe. It's, yeah,
this is
raising
+1.
And pushing Lotrek off. Trying to. There we go.
So Pink is quitting out here to get the Fap Ring. I think his game might have crashed.
Either that or his stream froze.
Yeah.
Well, no, his timer is going, so...
Yeah. No, it's fine. Okay.
A long load? Question mark? What happened there?
I don't know what happened.
Cursed game. Brood getting the worst kind of failed move spot where he does a swing. Because he went too fast.
Well, that's definitely the best Quaylog attack you want to see.
Yeah, let's do 2 attacks.
Yeah, even more if you're... He was pretty far away,
yeah.
But yeah, if we're closer, it's at least 3. So now Brood is... he's gonna do all his duping. He's gonna dupe the Dragon Scales, get the... dupe the Blossoms, dupe the Fire Bombs. And he's also gonna get a ton of souls and then level up a ton.
This is using the same glitch that was explained earlier with the 999 arrows. Except instead of buying, this time he's going to be selling things to prompt. So you can imagine how that goes.
Yeah, I hope he put that Dragon Scale in, because it kind of looked like it didn't, but...
I think he did.
Okay. Like,
So
that Dragon Scale has a... The Dragon Scale has, like, a really long delay for some reason when putting it in the box. It's happened to in a couple races now, I think.
Definitely one. One I saw. Yeah, so he had to actually talk to Prompt this time instead of just jumping down the hall so that he can talk to her.
Yeah, so now he's using quantity storage again. He's storing 999. And then what he's doing is he's feeding Frampt more items than he actually has in the bottomless box. So he has his item in the bottomless box and he feeds Frampt 99 or 999, and then that actually just makes the items go up to their maximum, which is 99 for consumables.
The game gets confused because it tries to give you negative items, and that doesn't exist, so let's just put it at the highest value possible. He's basically a unlocked cheat engine in the game, yes. And now he's leveling everything.
Yeah. He fed basically 1,000 Quelaag souls, so
yeah.
There you go.
Someone hops the game, right?
Now Brood is just doing all of the Demon Ruins in Lost Izalith because you can't actually warp to the Demon Ruins bonfire. So if he warps away and does some other stuff, he'll have to run all the way back down. So that's why he's just doing it now.
Yeah. Might as well. Let's see if he goes for the manliness test. I believe so. I don't think he bought any throwing knives, so...
Yeah, it looks like he's getting ready for it.
And he gets it. Very nice. So, Dragon Tooth +5 with the move soap glitch does a lot of damage, as you can see. And that's Ceaseless. Tough boss. He's using the dark side from now on, because he might as well.
Yeah, he doesn't need any more souls. Apparently I sound like a robot, so I'm gonna disconnect and come back.
Alright. Hello.
Okay. Hopefully it's better.
It is better, yes. At least slightly.
That's weird.
Yeah, Discord seems a bit weird today. So Brood is doing a Fire Stage elevator clip, which is basically he stands right next to the elevator and then quits out a bunch, because quitting out puts your character a bit further behind every time you reload. And then because the elevator is bound to the Demon Ruins area and not the Pillar of Chaos, it loads just a bit later, and that slight period of time is enough to actually just go straight through and fall down on the fire stage. Unfortunately, he landed on a branch, which just sometimes happens. Unavoidable, yeah. Unfortunately. so it's gonna try again.
Yeah, most people you see, the first time they fall, they quit out again just to get their position better. But it looked like Brood didn't want to do that.
Yeah. And now the Fire Sage AI is disabled because the AI triggers on the fog gate, and since he never went through the fog gate, the AI never triggered. What a good game. This skip does not work on console because the load times are too long. It loads the areas fully before you load into the game. Looks like for Ceaseless, Pink is going to be using a throwing knife instead of the bow. A bit safer.
Yeah.
Since
I think actually,
have the stress of move swapping.
Yeah. If I remember from Pink's last race, he actually like routes so that he doesn't move swap as much. Like he tries to keep move swap as much as possible.
That's pretty smart.
Because I guess he doesn't feel confident enough. Which, yeah, like it's pretty smart. Oh, he's rolling slightly too early, but he has a ton of health, so it's fine.
It's plenty of vitality.
Oh, no.
Ooh, Brood.
I wasn't looking at Brood.
No, neither was I.
I didn't see what happened, but see, Centipede is basically the camera boss. So I'm assuming his camera freaked out or something.
Most likely.
Oh, and since he killed Fire Sage, it actually activates the elevator now.
Yep.
So
and waving at the elevator makes it move faster.
Yeah. Not many people know about that one.
Slightly faster.
Oh no.
Oh.
They're having some trouble with this skip today.
It's a hard skip, okay? Quitting out like 3 or 4 times in a row is very precise.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my.
Ooh.
He should be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
He instantly rolled, which is what you wanted to.
Oh god, what is happening? Centipede sure is a boss fight. God.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, now he's got the stomps.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, Brood is trying to get his limb so that he can get the ring earlier. Because now he has to wait since he didn't get the ring.
Okay.
Man, Pink's health bar, it's so big. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, he has FAP ring and probably, like, at least 80 bit, although I wasn't watching.
I think he had, like, 60 around there. But yeah, once you level enough of it, the game doesn't actually show it to you. Or, well, I believe it shows all 99-bit, but then if you have Pop Ring or Tiny Being Ring or Mother Mask, it won't actually show up.
Yeah.
Okay. is just too large. So if you take damage, it just doesn't even appear unless you check the stats.
Yeah, so Pink having a much better centipede. He got the ring, had a faster fight.
Yeah.
He's catching up.
He's going fast. He really does not want to break moves up, does he?
No, he does everything he can to move swap the least.
Does he do no bow Tucky bomb? Do you know?
Maybe. That's his signature move.
Oh yeah, the pink bombs, right.
I think he actually did do that last race, now that I think about it. We'll find out soon.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess we will.
It's not that much harder, to be honest.
Well, it's basically the same thing, it's just a different setup, right?
Yeah, you aim with the top of your head instead of the bow.
Yeah.
And you pretty much need the keyboard to line yourself perfectly straight.
Oh yeah,
but it's not bad. Like the fastest all bosses where I used to do it for a while.
Oh yeah.
Lots of people are used to it.
Using the dragon to fire resistance is advantage, that's a good point. Taking a bit less damage on lava, optimal stuff. Is that a firestorm on the Brood side?
Yeah. Dodged it like a pro by standing still. I mean, that's the best way to dodge it, though. Just kind of find a spot and stand still. That isn't glowing.
So yeah, what Brood did is called Talkie Bombs. It's basically positioning yourself in a certain spot in the arena where the boss can't actually hit you, and then just throwing two bombs at the two sort of cores, I suppose, on the two sides. It's just gravity, not even a glitch. Not even.
So yeah, Pink, no bow for Pink. So you can see he aims at the top of his head, and then uses the keyboard to throw it perfectly straight.
And very nice.
I'm assuming he used the keyboard. We can't really know for sure.
Maybe he's just a controller god.
Maybe. So I'm not sure the boss order Pink is doing since he's not getting RTSR. So he might go somewhere different here.
Yeah, he's probably not going to do Pain the World early.
Yeah, Brood's trying to go to Pink World.
I think Brood fell down the little ledge.
I think so too.
This is the hardest boss.
Yeah, that corner Brood just went around. Sometimes you can fall off there because the camera jerks around a little bit. Brood just making sure he knows what every stat does. I mean, it's his first playthrough, so gotta make sure you know what the stats do.
Very interesting. Did no strength hit that.
Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, those Torch Fellows kind of be brutal. Brood showing off the moves. What a legend.
You got good opening. He should be dead right here. Yeah, that was a really good fight.
Yep.
Oh, Pink also got a good opening.
Well then.
This is actually really close. Pink is caught up quite well.
I think he missed one hit on that move, so but it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think it mattered. So I'm assuming Pink is also going to go to Painted World then, since he did Stray right now. Otherwise, he would have done Stray later.
Yeah, who knows? He might just ESM.
Yeah, he might.
Or DSR out of nowhere.
I mean, he would have to go to Andre and get the pikes and everything, but it's unlikely, but he could still do it.
Yeah. I mean, is there any reason to do it earlier? Don't think so. Right?
Do what earlier?
To get crammed early. I guess since you're buying arrows, you're there already, so...
Yeah, you pretty much do it when you get to Andre.
He put on gloves. Pink. I think he put on like Havel gloves. I'm not sure.
Interesting. He's gonna unveil his insane strats. Oh,
Gwendolyn didn't get staggered.
He was a little too late for the stagger, and then his second running attack was a little too slow.
Yeah.
he just tanks it. Like,
care.
Who cares about taking damage when you have that much?
It's the gloves, man. It's the gloves.
It's the gloves. Yeah, he would have died if not for the Havel's gloves.
Yep.
Obviously.
Pink gloves, right? Sorry. So you'll see Brood picking up the red sign in a bit. That's because he wants to do some PvP after the tournament. And obviously the red sign is the best way to do it.
Yeah. They've actually planned ahead. They're going to tie this race, and then they're going to do a sudden death with 1v1.
Oh yeah.
Get hyped for that. Oh, Brood's actually doing ESM right away, which is interesting.
That's...
because you can get RTSR for Priscilla, but it doesn't even make a difference, so he just gave up. Like, it's 2 running attacks on Priscilla, either way.
Yeah.
I guess although I guess he's doing it there just because he heals, so he might as well just do it as he heals there. But...
Yeah. So what he was trying to do there is to equip the red sign soapstone in his ring slot by using ESM magic with the being crammed and all. I have no idea how it works.
Same here, so...
But for whatever reason, the red sign soapstone and the red tearsome ring share the same ID. So by equipping one in the opposite slot, you can get the other effect. So in this case, he's going to be getting the RTSR effect from the red sign soapstone. And because he had to pick it up, Pink actually is pulling ahead here. Since he didn't pick up the red sign.
They're extremely close right now. Although Brood will, assuming he's gonna gain time because he'll have RTSR.
Yeah, cluster fights.
Yeah, so. Although DT +5 without RTSR is still like really good.
It's still plenty powerful, exactly.
assuming he's gonna do the ESM now. The rapier. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So there you can see he got the red tier ring without picking it up.
Okay, so they're both gonna go to Hydra, I think.
Most likely.
Yeah, it looks like it. We'll see if one of them... We'll see if they're manly enough to do the plunge here. I don't think Pink will be doing it, though, because he wants to keep move swap, I think.
Right. Does he need a heavy weapon for it? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't actually do the plunge here when you're move swapped because the animation is too short.
Yeah, since it still uses the plunge animation of the rapier.
Yeah, neither of them are doing it.
Yeah. It is a bit risky.
Yeah, it saves 8 seconds, I think, so it's not a huge amount.
Yeah. No, there's plenty of skips left to go. The run is not even close to done yet.
Yeah. So they're like basically synced up right now.
Yeah. Brew just isn't move swap, which he will do.
Oh yeah, he does have to move swap. Or maybe he won't. Doesn't look like he is actually.
I don't think it matters, right? It's still a one shot.
It's probably a one shot with a running attack, yeah. I've never tried actually. Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah.
That's good to know, I'll keep that in mind.
Wow, that bone out basically at the same time.
Oh. Pink is going to sleep.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Shouldn't.
You can pretty much do any of these bosses in this section in any order. Although you have to do Thief after Hydra. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, rune
Bird
skip
was not
can
kind.
be...
Cutting out to avoid the bandit, which is coming for him at that point. It's always a fun surprise when you don't know about it. Just get this on armor, run out, suddenly there's knocks in your head.
Yeah.
Again, waving at an elevator to make it go faster.
So Pink getting the broken pendants. That's the reason why you wanted to do Thief after dusk. because of the, there's an order of things you have to do to get into the DLC.
Yeah, it's a very, simple and easy to understand puzzle. It's totally not convoluted.
Definitely.
To get to the DLC. So Pink is going to be doing Duke Skip. Yeah. It's a fairly old trick. It just skips the whole dying to Seath and doing the prison. He gets it first try. Very nice.
Yeah, that one's a bad one to miss in a RTA race.
Yeah,
it's a couple quit-outs.
To quit out to save yourself, then bring the elevator up. It's fun times.
Yeah, these boards, you can just roll right through them. Pretty neat.
The boars are actually ghosts of the boar you usually kill on the berg. It's a fun fact.
Wait, why is there two of them though?
It's like, the angel and the devil sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Makes perfect sense.
Yep. Pink not going for the manly drop, looks like. We'll see if Brook can redeem himself from his last race. We're bowing. That actually slows down the elevator.
Yeah.
That's some BM right there.
The confidence.
Getting the first try as well. Very nice.
So I think Pink avoided clams, although it's kind of hard to tell.
I'm not sure.
But it looked like he did a pretty good job there.
Yeah, seeing the normal running attacks straight at him. Interesting.
Yeah, you kind of want to hit Seath's like outer layer. You actually do more damage.
Yeah.
The Dragon Tooth is so long that sometimes it hits his center and you don't get the extra damage.
It's a big weapon. Brood did some other bosses, which is why it looks like he's behind.
Yeah, Brood has done Sif. I think just Sif. So once Pink kills Sif, then they'll be synced up again.
Yep.
Although Pink's gonna have a slightly slower fight. Brood had a really good Sif.
Yeah, he got quite lucky.
But Pink doesn't have RTSR, so I think it's 3 running attacks then. I'm not sure. 3 or 4.
I believe it's 3, but yeah, not sure. That was an okay Sif for Pink.
Yeah. Sif is one of the... Oh wow, Brood. I think he used the keyboard there to aim backwards.
Most likely.
But
Brute did that in his last race as well. Pretty cool.
But yeah, Sif can be really RNG dependent because he can jump around and stuff.
Yep. I think he's one of the most RNG bosses
Yeah,
in the game.
like Sif, Guardian, Gwendolyn.
Manus, especially. I guess
Yeah.
Manus is, yeah.
I mean, all of
Terrain
them,
and stuff.
but
Yeah.
some more than others.
Yeah. So looks like Pink is still slightly ahead, making it to the butterfly first.
Yeah, their butterfly fights will be the same.
Yeah.
So they're both going to be using. Yeah, RTSR doesn't affect firebombs.
Looks like Pink is missing some firebombs, but should be fine. There we go. We're getting pretty unlucky. That's the laser.
Yeah, lasers a good attack.
No. I disagree.
You don't like it?
No. Although I guess it's better than the fly over and fire an undodgeable projectile. That attack is so rare. And
Yeah, I don't think I've ever dodged that before.
No, I don't think it's possible actually. You know, it's like Miyazaki just said like, heck you guys.
Yeah. At least Butterfly only does that when he's 50% or below, I think. If he flies over above 50% health, he doesn't do the attack. It's just flying over.
Huh. Never knew that.
It might not be 50%, but it's some threshold.
Still literally undodgeable attack, yeah.
Okay, so Brood's coming up to his arch nemesis. So we'll see how this goes.
Looks like he won't be taking the bonfire since he got RTSR.
He's really confident because you see how early he used that green blossom? He's very confident he won't get any lightning.
Either brave or foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fight can be a bully if it really wants to. And dying here, the run back is very long because he starts from the started bonfire.
So Pink had a really good fight.
Yeah.
Brood did as well here.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's you don't see fights like that too often for this boss.
Yeah. It's like the general principle of this with this game is it takes longer to actually run the bosses than it does to kill them.
Thank
you. Not forgetting the catalyst this time. Very nice.
Improvement. So Brood actually skipped the bonfire, so if he dies, it's actually really bad. It's one of the worst places to die in a all bosses run.
Yeah.
I probably just jinxed it. I'm sorry, Brood.
Pink actually ended his move swap. I'm amazed. He had to, but still.
Yeah.
I'm amazed. So yeah, they're going to do Royal Wood Skip here, which is basically they're gonna plunge attack a ledge that'll still make them fall. And as they're standing up from the plunge animation, they can roll in midair and just dodge the full damage. Ooh, pink.
Oh,
Not
man.
getting it.
If only he did the Stennis setup.
Right? It's so
SMH.
consistent.
At least took the bonfire, though.
Yeah, that's a plus. But yeah, that basically means that Dark Souls' ultimate boss, Gravity, has been defeated. You can dodge it now.
Yeah, we're getting a perfect Artorias.
Very nice.
Pretty much can't ask for anything better than that.
Not really, no. There we go, that looks good. Yeah. Pink got
The
it.
first time his plunging attack didn't actually hit. And then he didn't quit out in time. Oh, I guess, yeah, he's doing early Calamite trigger.
Ooh.
Which
it,
makes sense.
yeah, since he doesn't need to set up our TSR, right? Might as
Yeah, without RTSR, then it's really easy. But with RTSR, it's kind of scary, because the dogs can... If you miss your running attack, the dogs can just kill you. But he doesn't even need to kill the dogs. Because if he just hit, who cares?
well. So if he's just running back to Artorias, meanwhile, Brood is waiting for Calamite and then zoning out.
Oh man, that dog.
Oh,
I didn't realize it followed that far.
That dog wanted the pink blood. Not the best opening, but he can make it work.
Oh. Oh man.
Oh.
He's going for the flashy finish. And he gave up.
A for effort.
Yeah.
Right, Root getting the crest key, which will be important for actually fighting Calamite.
Yeah, to fight Calamite, you have to do, like, a few different steps.
Yeah. Although I believe you can't fight him without shooting him down first, it's just
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
you can do an unavoidable attack, and that's not optimal. It's rude not having to parry anyone in that little area. Actually just casting body and running through. So Pink is actually killing the Mimic for the crest key. Brutes through Lloyd's talisman at the Mimic, which makes them fall asleep. And you can just grab the item from them without any problem. Brute also doing the fog gate skip, but not getting our TSR.
Yeah. His health was a bit too high.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight.
Oh. Yeah, this is what you were talking about earlier. There's a couple attacks Manus can do. That's just really slow.
Attack could be done, but it's fine.
You can see Brood, he's being extremely aggressive because he doesn't have RTS stars.
Yeah. At that point, you might as well be. You have the health to tank it.
Pink not going for fog gate skip.
Sensible.
Yeah.
So Brood is doing the questline at Hawkeye Gulf to shoot down Calamine. Make him a doable fight.
Yeah. And fast.
And fun. Pink getting the rain, that's not great. You can't really do anything during that attack. You just have to wait it out. Brood is doing ESM, yes.
Oh, this is very scary.
Oh,
I think he might have died.
Yeah. Good call on the quit out.
No, he got in time. I thought I saw his health in the yellow there, right when he quit out.
It's fine, he's a god gamer, right?
Yeah.
What do you tell me that HP is enough for some of these fights now? Brood getting some decent. Oh no, that's actually fine.
Yeah. Calamine's only 3 running attacks in this route. I mean, that's he missed, but it's super quick.
So we're just about exactly one boss ahead. And now he's gonna be doing some cleanup. Just get Capra and Gaping, which at this point in the game will just be a cakewalk. We'll see if he does the new Depths out of bounds stuff.
I doubt it.
He said he might go for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess he's been practicing.
He's not been at all.
Okay.
So,
well,
should be interesting. Capra should be fairly simple. Still puts on some armor just in case. Ooh, this is...
I usually see runners use hidden body for Capra.
Yeah. Also works. Didn't get the quit out. Fight was a bit of a mess, but he made it. With his levels and the stone armor, he's fine.
Okay. I really want him to do it now. I didn't realize there was a possibility for this.
But he does it.
Oh, he's doing it.
Oh, he's nice.
Oh my god.
Very nice. So he's just randomly cutting out in the depths and, you know,
Oh no.
spawning in the depths. Like you should.
He cut out a bit too late, I think.
So,
So what Brood is doing, it
Yeah.
saves like about 15 seconds, 17 seconds.
I
something
believe
like that.
so, yeah. He just went on top of the depths because he went out, right?
Although I think that's in-game time. For RTA, it probably saves even less.
Oh yeah, because of the quitouts.
Yeah. So he did out of bounds to get to this area, and then what he does is he does gaping foggate skip, which has been known for a while. Gets on the railing. That's not supposed to happen. Get on the railing, you jump into the fight.
Yeah. The rats can be bullied, so... Oof. Thankfully he let him to advance since he quit out. Their positions are restarted. It's fine.
Oh no.
Practice. Not using the dark sign. It's not what's meant to happen. This saves time, by the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like if he gets this, they'll save about like 20 minutes, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, great. Oh my god.
Oh wow, he's jumping slightly too early, I think.
Yeah,
I haven't actually done this skip. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he was jumping too late actually. If he loses for this, oh my god, rude.
He's literally throwing.
It's just BM, don't worry guys. It's fine. Pink on the other hand doing seal skip, which is just, you know, walking off a ledge, cutting out, it's fine. Suddenly under the water. Quit out again. He's under a second layer of water. Oh my god.
Yeah, Pink over there just casually killing bosses while Brood is jumping.
Jump.
He's just jumping.
Dark Souls is a platformer, by the way.
Okay, come on, you got this. No, you don't.
Oh my
Oh, he gave up. All that for nothing.
Does he know the pathing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does he know his way around?
He's looking around.
Oh, he's poisoned.
Oh my god.
Oh, he turned around. I don't think he knows where he's going. There we go. That's the right way.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. If I think back to like my first playthrough, I think
yeah,
that's
he's going back.
Oh no, no, that's
He's
not
going
right.
back to this.
I don't even know my way around the depths. Not many people do. I think. He just wanted to get poisoned. That's the strat. When you get poisoned, apparently.
You just want to set up our TSR, yeah. With poison.
Yeah, see, there.
Oh,
It just
yeah.
gives them more confidence and makes the jump easier, I guess.
Actually, your character is so scared of being poisoned that he starts running faster.
Yeah. Tries to get to the loading screen faster.
Yeah. Precisely.
Going for the tail cut, I see.
Messing around in the back, but it's fine. Covers. The boss is dead.
Pretty good segment there for Brood.
Quite something.
I think he's still ahead, though. Brood has Nito, Four Kings, Gwyn, and then Pink has Nito, or he has Capra Gaping, Nito, Gwyn.
Yeah.
It's pretty close now that I think about it, but...
I don't think Pink did the whole meme 2 kings without RTSR. I think he got 3 kings.
I wasn't paying attention.
No, I think everyone is looking at Brood's side at that point. But yeah, RTSR for kings will definitely save some time for Brood. The rest we'll see. Not going for the plunge, unfortunately.
Oh. Yeah, that plunge in the catacombs there is... It's pretty... Like, it saves quite a bit of time.
Yeah, but your game can crash if you do it wrong.
It depends which one you do.
Yeah, that's true.
If you do the one close to the wall, like close to the entrance to Pinwheel there, that's where it crashes, but there's the other one you can do that's farther away.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like right around the first skeleton when you enter that area. You jump to the right.
So that was a boss fight. He's gonna keep his menu open to avoid the whole "you can knock in further" text that pops up when you get right of kindling. Saves a couple seconds since you can start climbing the ladder right away. And Pink's Gaping looking a lot better.
Oh, he missed, but there you go.
Didn't spend like a minute on a jump.
We're actually very close.
Yeah. Oh, will Pink go for the... Yes. Not sure who has that audio, but... he did stop Nico, which is...
Elevator. Oh, he's going this way, okay.
Right, because he had to stomp Nika.
Yeah, it's required.
If you don't do it, then it's not a real speedrun.
Yeah, hopefully Pink doesn't lose because of going for Nico. That'll be unfortunate.
I mean, as long as he doesn't cast hidden body after it win, right?
Yeah. Brood not going for the needle plunge. You can actually do a plunge into needle and avoid the fall damage there.
He's going for the setup scream dodge instead.
Yeah, oh, that's number 3.
Another one.
See, Nito's still so far away for him. That's number 4. See, the reason he's not going up to Nito is because he'll aggro the giant skeletons, which even with armors, they can wreck you.
They're bullies. Sunito has amazing hitboxes and nice attacks. I mean, he tries his best.
Oh no.
Oh.
Pink slightly missed the platform.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh. Brutal one, unfortunately. He got the bounce to first try.
I'm not sure why Pink wanted half health, but
Uh, RNG manipulation.
oh, yeah, definitely. Just like the gloves that Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
There's always a reason.
Obviously. I mean, why else would he do it?
Yeah. You missed that. What happened? Pink did the catacombs drop and slightly missed the platform, and he fell all the way to the bottom, which is lethal.
Yeah, Milt's here. He's just got a cold, so he sounds slightly different.
There you go. Yeah. I'm very sick.
Yeah.
Okay, Brood should be able to do 2 kings. It's really hard to mess up in this round.
Let's see. He did the first part correctly. I don't think he can miss it anymore.
Yeah.
Almost actually does miss it. But we're fine.
Yeah, I think even if Pink didn't die, I think Brood would still be a bit ahead.
Yeah.
Well, it's not over yet. Anything can happen.
Yeah, so we're just making his way to Gwen. Let's see if... Yeah, he gets the RTSR. Good stuff.
Pink really loves that Dust Crown ring.
Yeah.
He takes... I don't understand why he's doing that, but it's a pretty good meme.
You know, it's like, since full damage is percentage based, if he halves himself, that's less
He
damage.
almost died because of that. I guess he doesn't get RTSR, but he still wants like the feeling. He still wants the adrenaline rush of being low health.
Right. He just wants the normal health, man. The normal health. Yeah, we're just gonna
I don't know.
with...
Okay. Oh, gotta grab.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
it's good.
okay. Good stuff. Alright, so that's game. Not casting hidden body. What a
Yeah.
legend. Pink still in Havel armor.
Still in Havels. I mean, he just really likes Havel.
Yeah,
Wants to cosplay.
I don't blame him.
He's even got the dragon too.
It all has that. I especially like the, offhand rapier for Havel. I think he had that. Looks like Brutally coming up for an interview. And killing the Black Knights. Stone Havels.
So Pink will eventually get to Gwyn.
One day.
He's almost there.
Oh, all that
I'll
armor.
kill Black Knights first.
Yeah, I mean, this is 100%, right?
Yeah.
That's why it says all bosses. You kill 100% of the bosses. Black Knights are
Exactly.
bosses.
Just doesn't even dodge or anything on that first attack.
Amazing moves to fight. Nice.
Yeah. All right, GG.
GG.
Yeah, I think even if Pink didn't die in Catacombs, Brood would have still been slightly ahead.
Yeah. The RTS really does save quite a bit of time. But yeah, that was pretty close, even for such a major difference of
Yeah.
abilities. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
GG, first of all.
Oh, I guess
Nice,
And the
nice
rat.
depths.
That's a fun and amazing place. Oh god.
I'm glad you went for that. That was like the
Yeah.
first time that happened in the race, I believe.
I was like, I still thought it was really, really far behind.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like that's my DLC was god awful. Then before that, I had like the death to both Centipede and the elevator clip. Then I missed a roll to what's his face called? Straight even. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then like I was just expecting me to be really far behind, so I was like, whatever, let's just go for this.
Hello, Pink.
Okay, I dragged Pink into here.
Hey, Pink.
Hello?
GG.
Hello.
I've heard that your run was quite entertaining.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was.
I really like the Dusk Crown ring strats for Nito and stuff. It was very good.
Yeah, sometimes I just do Nito without healing up. It just kind of depends on RNG. Yeah.
So how did your run go?
I had a couple of deaths that I wasn't too happy with, like would skip fire stage elevator skip, and then I died in the catacombs as well. But
Hey, I died
I think-
this at the very tip as well.
I mean, I was looking at the stream, and I think I could have won maybe. I didn't die in the catacombs because you messed up so much on the other bombs.
Yeah, this is very close.
You
I was sad I
that's-
died. Really dumb.
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, it was very close than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I was surprised you went for that out of bounds.
Well, I thought I was like because I didn't watch it the stream, stream, so I thought I was really far behind actually, and then yeah, and that happened, and I thought, oh, this is over.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you did. I wasn't expecting that.
No, yeah, I guess after the first quit out, I should just realize that it wouldn't save time anymore. So, but yeah, it was kind of fun to do, I guess.
Okay, I wanna know what went through your head when you started going back, and then did you just get lost?
Well, I was thinking like, okay, this is not gonna work, so I have to like, I have to kill the boss in some way. But then I realized that I haven't been there in like, I guess 2.5 years, so I don't really
Yeah.
know the depths anymore.
It was the poison.
wow.
The poison got you through. Just through the skin.
Speedrunners, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head. The 2 seconds RTA save would have made a difference, right?
Of course. I mean, it won you the race, obviously.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I guess at that point, I actually thought that that I would like be there till like an hour and a half in, and then just give up and homeward going out and just try again. So I was really not expecting to get it at all, actually.
Okay, so Brood, you're gonna be facing Sastuton.
126 cultist.
Yeah. Do you think you have a good chance?
Um.
What do you
Well,
think?
I won't go for a certain skip, that's for sure. And
Alright.
if I guess it could be close. Sesame is like an experienced runner, but he's also like really fond of getting 125 and 126s. So, and yeah. Not
Well,
sure.
Sastus started doing DT +5.
Oh, then it's over.
I like the
Yeah.
optimism.
Right? Yeah, I guess it could be close if both of us get a
Yeah.
decent run. It could be close, but.
Both of your times are pretty close. Like, if looking at your tournament history, they're all pretty close.
Yeah, could be cool. We'll see. Which next match is next, actually?
Oh, next one is tomorrow.
I believe. Monster versus Kim, right?
Yeah, Master versus Kemp tomorrow at 12 p.m. EDT.
Oh, cool. Alright, I'm just gonna light myself on fire now.
Yeah, why did you do Menace without Archizar?
Well, I kind of forgot how to be sorry with the Fogate skin.
Yeah, fair enough.
But today I learned with the discount ring. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a pretty good run.
it's pretty good.
Good enough to win.
Yeah, fair enough. So,
GG.
so yeah, I'm gonna hold Discord now. Thanks for the race, guys. And thanks for commentating.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, thanks for race.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yes, see you guys next race. Like I said, tomorrow at 12 p.m. ES or EDT is the next race for this tournament. So see you guys there.